Do you go by the Bible?
I just said not hugely. I don't read the Bible. I was brought up a Catholic, but now I would say I believe in a God, but I'm not sure which God. I don't know what
Okay,
religion I
absolutely.
resonate to as such. I'm not that religious. However, yes, I do think there was a God. All I'm saying is that the world
Okay,
is going more and more tapped as time goes on. Things are getting pushed as though they're normal. For example, do you think it's acceptable for in primary schools kids to be brought up that being trans is okay? Yes, you do. You do. Let me answer it for you. You think that's normal. Let me tell you, if I had a kid and it was in a primary school and they were chatting shit about Adam and Steve or Adam wanting to be Eve, I would take my kid out of that school and I would take him to a school that was educated correctly. That's all I've got to say. If you want to be trans, you can be trans. That's it's your choice. I'm not going to be here and say you can't be trans and try and slap the shit out of you until you're not trans. That's irrelevant. You can be trans if you want to be. It's just about pushing it onto other people and creating it, so acting like it is normal. Because realistically, it's not normal. Okay,
I,
it's
I,
literally not normal, bro. It's
I,
literally not normal. But if you want to be that, that's fine. But don't
we,
try and educate it in schools and shit like
we,
that.
no,
And
you
even being
should.
gay is fine as
should.
well. I've got a cousin who's gay. I've got
I,
I've got a cousin of a cousin who's gay.
you should
He's
just.
fine, bro. He's fine. Of course, I
I,
still love him like my cousin.
I
However,
disagree.
it shouldn't be taught in schools.
It
Being
should
gay
be.
shouldn't be taught in
Yes,
schools. Being lesbian
it
shouldn't be
should.
taught in schools. Being
Be.
trans shouldn't be taught in
Or
schools because it isn't correct.
people. Can I speak, please? Thank you very much. People are getting killed from lack of education. People are being killed for being trans, gay, lesbian, bi in this world due to hate crime and lack of education growing up because they were grown in society where straight is normal and gay is weird. So hence why educating in the schools is very helpful for kids so they can grow up and not actually feel uneducated and confused. They need to know about the LGBTQ plus community because we are here and we're not going anywhere. People in the LGBTQ plus have been here since the dawn of time. There was nothing back then, but all of a sudden, society has created this cisgendered straight thing as the normal when people
Do you
in the
think you should be able to compete in
plus
women's
are being
UFC? Do you think you
they're
should be able to compete in
killed,
you?
they're being shot, and they're being stabbed. They're being
Okay,
shot and killed, and we
okay.
are not allowed. I hugely agree with LGBTQ plus education. It will help. It doesn't influence people. It helps them understand and learn about the community because we learn about Black History Month. We learn about history. We learn about war. We learn about everything. Why not learn about LGBTQ plus? That could make the world a better place. So
Do you
that's all I'm.
think do you think that you should be able to compete in a women's boxing fight or a women's UFC fight? Do you think you are a woman, or do you think there should be a separate transgender section now?
I believe there should be a separate transgender section.
All right, we agree on that. To be fair, we agree on that.
Because
But do you
personally,
not do you not do you not think do you not think though do you not think that by talking to kids who are very impressionable, really young kids at school, primary schools, whatever, pushing that on them can potentially take straight people and
not pushing.
manipulate
Not,
them?
it won't be
It
pushing.
can.
It,
It definitely can.
no, it'll be an optional thing. Like a club. That's why there's LGBT clubs. You can choose to go and learn. It's there. You don't have to learn if you don't want to, but some people want to learn with their consent. That's what I happily say for. If they're going to be
I
taught,
don't think you should be killed. I don't think you should be killed. Don't get it twisted. I don't think that it's you should be shot for doing what you want to do. Of course, do whatever you want to do.
but it's in you.
Sorry?
It's going to continue. This murder, this hate crime is always going to continue because of the lack of people with education growing up. People don't know.
You can't educate kids that what you're doing is normal because it's literally not normal.
It
I'm not
is.
gonna. No, it's not though. It's not though. If we had a whole world of people,
I
no
am.
offense, look, if we had a whole world of
I
people
am
looking
not.
like you and
I'm.
doing what you do, bruv, this world wouldn't function. If we had a whole world of transgenders, the world would not function.
That's
You're
not.
not leaders, bruv. You're not leaders at all.
I don't
Like
agree.
what are you? You're not
I,
leaders. You're not
I'm
innovative.
not.
You're not anything. You're not good footballers. You're not good basketballers. You're
I
not
am.
smart.
I am a.
You're just like a little like fucking
I want to
like
do.
out bit of society that are genuinely all weird. If you want to be weird. But how can you say that being transgender is normal? If the whole world was like you, we'd be like, it would just be fucked. It'd be a fucking freak show. It'd be a circus, bruv.
Okay, right. No, I'm not going to take offense to that. I just want to educate
It's
you on.
facts though. Like I'm not, I wouldn't take offense to it if you because I'm an honest guy. You got to be honest with
No,
yourself. If you look in the mirror right now, you
I'm
don't look normal, bruv.
okay. I'm honest.
Simple as that.
Talk. Let me talk, okay? Because
I'll
I
let you
get
talk.
a very big topic, but let me say this for a fact. I am trans and I'm a civilian. I'm hurting no one by doing that. I'm not doing anything. I
Agreed.
am forcing this onto people at all.
Agreed.
People choose to come onto my account and they choose to follow me if they want to. You don't have to do that. There's an option to do so.
Agreed.
The why trans individuals create a platform on TikTok, such as Dylan, or loads of individuals who are raising awareness, is because people have been discriminated for who they are. We are doing nothing of the sort to hurt anyone. We are living. We are here to stay and we are not going anywhere. And I'm not saying that as a leader, I'm saying that as a person who just wants understanding and respect from other people.
All right. Well, my view on it is that you're fine to do what you're doing, but just education in schools is way too far because it isn't a normal thing. However, for you to have your little clan of people that want to say that there are other things, that's fine. Like I think killing anyone is out of order for sure. But you can't sit here and tell me that being trans is normal. It's just not.
It
It's
is.
not biologically normal. It's not. It's not in any metric normal.
Can I tell you something as well? Scientifically, there are different brains when you get born. So you can actually be scientifically born with a female brain, but you can be born with a penis. And also, have you heard of intersex as well? It is
Oh,
normal.
bruv, look, if you guys, look, let me just listen, yeah, if you guys
It,
take control of the world, there's going to be fucking 1,000 genders, yeah? Some of you are going to have half your bell end on and a bit of a slit underneath, and you're going to call yourself fucking she-wolf males, whatever. It's just bollocks. It's absolute nonsense, bruv.
it's
You do
not
what you
vol.
want to do. It's
It,
waffle. It's waffle. It's
it,
absolute waffle. It's literally waffle, mate. Someone sat there and just thought, I'm gonna troll everyone, call myself trans. Let me find some fucking weirdos to do the same thing. All right, cool. It's a thing now. Let's put it out there. Let's educate everyone who's fucking normal, who's just banging bitches or the other way around. Let's make them all trans as well. Yeah, let trans army. Yeah, trans rights. Come on, bruv. Come on now. Be realistic with yourself. Do you know what I mean? Come on.
this. Can I say this? The reason why people do trans rights and do yes trans rights is because people are being killed and murdered and stabbed and shot for being. That's why we do protests. That's why we have pride. That's why we have yearly events to actually stand up. And people aren't safe sometimes when they come out to their parents. There are people who get.
Because you guys aren't serious, bruv. How can you actually expect to be taken serious, bruv? Come on. Like, I wouldn't bully you. I would never go out of my way to be horrible to you. We're having this debate. But if I saw you in the workplace, if I went to a business meeting to buy a yard and you were there, you own the yard, I would not take you fucking serious, bruv. You're literally a man with a wood who says they're a fucking bitch. You're not. You were literally not, bruv. So you can't. Some people take that too far and they start bullying you. They start shooting you. That's definitely. I don't agree with that. I would never go out of my way to do that. But bruv, I'll be straight with you. If I went to a business meeting and I was sat across with a bunch of transgenders, bruv, and they all wanted to do business with me, I'd be like, well, you guys are fucking tapped. Like, I'm not sure if I want to do business with you. You're tapped. Simple as that.
It's not
If,
necessarily.
bruv, oh, mate, come on. Just admit it. You know you're tapped. You know you're tapped.
I'm not. I'm not.
You're not tapped.
Let me also remind you, I do not choose to go through a lot of abuse. If if I was just a man in a costume, I wouldn't choose to be abused. I wouldn't choose to be bullied for my identity. Trans people can't help it because that is who we are. It's not a choice, it is inside. We don't choose to have abuse, we don't choose to have discrimination. Even though, like, who would want to ask to be called a tranny? Like, who would want to be called that? I
It's
wouldn't.
like, it's like saying who would want to be called the FA, that word for being gay. Like, it's the
Yeah,
same
but you
thing.
can't either. Anyone in the LGBTQ plus can't control. It's not a choice. It's who you are, and that's why there's prides and that's why there's things because you can't just control it. It is literally you. It's a part of you. It's who you are. Okay, that's how you are. But you'll never understand that because you're not any of those.
I understand. My
Yeah,
thing is just I just think no,
you
no,
don't-
I no, I just think it's because just due to the conditions of the world, it's forced people to have coping mechanisms, and I think one of them is becoming trans
no, it's not.
and all sorts of things. It is. It's just to cope with a shit life,
No,
to be
it's not.
honest.
No, it's not true. That's not
Do you
true.
have any fire inside you to do anything like I don't know, like conquest and that? Do you want to make money? Do you want to? What do you want to do with your life?
I just want to perform, and I just want to live me as me, and I want to finally find my true self and have surgeries and get it done.
Do you want to take up the arse?
No,
Why not?
not really a mature manner to speak right now. Maybe talk. Maybe let me calm that down. You know there are minors watching this, right?
Even better.
Are you fucking serious right now? Oh god, no.
Are you gonna call me tapped? Are you gonna call me tapped? That's rich.
I'm gonna go.
Or taken.
Oh, fuck off.
How's your court case?
There's a quick poll. Smiley face if you agree with me, sad face if you agree with her. I'm definitely not on killing them and that, but I think I'm only talking facts, bruv, to be honest. Like, literal facts. I asked her to pull up any actual scripture of anything talking that this has fucking been accepted for anything longer than the last 10 years. And she brings up fucking Wikipedia. It's all a load of nonsense. End of the day, it's absolute fucking nonsense, bruv. And if they want to do what they want to do, that's fine. But just don't be pushing it into primary schools where they're impressionable young kids who could then think, oh yeah, do you know what? That's fucking normal. Do you know what I mean, boys? Because it ain't. It's fucking wired. It's fucking wired. Anyway, you, man.